Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Xenosaga Episode 1. Alright, let's talk to this maintenance guy. Oh, Chief Uzuki. You want to get on an eggs again? You're a hard worker. Study it all you like, though it's just a simulation. I'd like to try it. Alright, I'll boot up the simulator. I'm sure you already know this, but this is an eggs battle simulator, so please be sure to use an eggs during combat. Once in a while, we get people who fight barehanded, but that defeats the purpose of the simulator. Anyway, good luck. Totally can do that.
You really think this is a good idea?
Oh, it's a great idea. Let's go ahead and hop into our eggs.
Transmit eggs!
Hey, don't do 3 damage to me. So this is a good way to grind for some skill points and stuff like that early in the game. And let's go ahead and try just slashing it apart. I'm not sure if I'll do enough damage, but nah, I'm not going to do enough damage. Just go ahead and guard again. So with these battles, you're guaranteed to either get always land on the bonus points or never land on the bonus points. So only got points times 2. So you get no ether points from these battles, but you get tech points and skill points. So it's a decent way to grind up, and I did that off screen for a while. You can also get items. And you can just do that over and over again. And the thing does almost no damage to your eggs, so even if you do it a lot, your eggs will still be fine if you want to use it for upcoming battles. Not that it's all that useful to do so, but whatever. What's up here? What are these things up there, anyway? Who are you? State your name and rank. Oh, you're Vector personnel. You see, this is an emergency hatch, so there's no airlock. Everything will get sucked out if you open this in space, so please stay away from it, just to be safe. You do understand, right? It's extremely hazardous, so you must never touch that switch. I want to touch it. I want to touch it. I want to touch it. Hey, you! Get away from there right now! Don't touch that console! Damn it. Why you no let me suck everything out into space? Won't let me have any fun. Just because I want to suck everyone out into space. Bastard. Hello? Excuse me, have you seen Lieutenant Virgil? Yes, I just saw him in the Realian Infirmary. What? The Realian Infirmary? That's strange. Why would he go there? I thought he was a DME addict. Ah, so he is a DME addict. Doesn't DME addiction result from the consumption of Realian body tissue? Its symptoms are similar to poisoning, right? How did the lieutenant become an addict? I don't know the specifics, but I heard there was an incident during the Miltian conflict, and that the symptoms followed soon after. There's so much mystery surrounding that man. I heard that his hatred for Realians is due to DME toxicosis, but that still doesn't explain his extreme hatred of them. I hope you don't have, like, the hots from him or anything, because that's just creepy. Oh, hey! Discovered segment address number 16. Whomp, right into this guy's body. Sheesh, look at those two. They've been making out in there the whole time. Get a room for crying out loud. Damn, now I can't go inside. How am I supposed to get any work done? You could just interrupt them. What? Quit bugging me, will you? Things are heating up in there, so be quiet. Oh, so you're actually watching them. Hi! Jeez, I don't believe this. Why would anyone go out of their way and come into this room instead of just passing by? And here I was, thinking that we finally found a place where we could be alone. Oh, maybe that was the guy. Well, no, it wasn't the guy. Well, what? No, I'm not doing anything. I mean, I'm working, of course. Let's see, where did I put it? Oh, yes, right, I remember now. Treasure chest. I want it. Gimme, 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 gimme. Damn it, game. Now, this save point works. Yay, a working save point. Not gonna save right now, though. Get around the door, Shion. Thank you. Oh, Seraphim Systems sure got some nice pipes. Moves could use a little work, though. Wish I could have made it to their concert. I don't get it. They don't do anything for me. It's been repeating the same footage over and over, but if you try to change it, that Marine over there goes into a rage. You can tell they don't let him out often. This is such a waste of my break. The holograms they have here are of the best quality. You know, the other day, we had a Gnosis holo, and the entire crew panicked. It was utter chaos. The holograms are controlled via the console panel, but I'd recommend you not fiddle with it, or they could dock your pay like they did to me. There's a switch. Press it. Yes, of course. Press the switch. Beep. Ha ha ha. Hey, what do you do that for? I was watching that program. Oh, whoops. Why don't you go to another info station? This station's reserved for video programming in this time slot, and everyone's looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure not everyone is. Can't believe how laid back they are. We don't know when we'll be under attack, but those guys are totally oblivious. I've never fought Gnosis before, but I think I have a good grasp of how terrifying they are. Not even the state-of-the-art ship will stand a chance against them. Alright, in a little bit we'll get an email by running through here. And it has to be through here. Can't run through here. So, yeah, keep that in mind. The door that I can't open. There's a switch. Press it. Yes, press the button. Press the button. Beep. Ooh. Let's press the button. Whenever I look at the switch, I hear a voice. Press me. Hurry up and press me. I dare you to press me. Can't you hear it too? I like how she's looking at him when she does it. I heard it all right. Just be on the safe side. Let's leave it open. There we go. Hey, enough already. Don't blame them for everything. Shut up! I've had enough of your equal rights for realians, and it goes against humanity crap. The realians on this ship aren't like the old models that... the realians on this ship aren't like the old models that were assigned to Miltia. An incident like that will never happen again. How can you be so sure? After all, they're nothing but combat weapons. His family was murdered by realians on Miltia. He's been prejudiced against realians ever since. What's so great about realians? There's no way you can trust those puppets. You know what happened on Miltia, right? Who knows? The ones on board the ship might go crazy, too. Hello? This central elevator goes directly to the bridge. Your Chief Uzuki of Vector, right? The captain is expecting you. Please hurry. Okay. And I go the other way. Warning, this gate is currently closed. Please use another gate. Damn it. Alright, I guess we'll go get a whole bunch more cutscenes. I think we have time. I do have business on the bridge. Whee! Go to the bridge? Yes. I love all of the Vector logos on everything here. Excuse me. That seems like a really unsafe elevator. You're 10 minutes late. It's no wonder that your research is behind schedule. I'm sorry. Instead of taking up more time with your apologies, you should hurry up and present your report to the captain.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, it was KOS-MOS, right? The battle android? I hope it does well. What? I'm sorry, android you said? It's an android that looks like a human? I've only read about them in classical literature. Why are we building something like that now?
Those floating objects are console pods built exclusively for the new 100 series observational unit Realians. Unfortunately, the 100 series observational units haven't been issued yet. It'd be helpful if they were, but we're just fine on our own for now. It's talking about that floating pod up there. A modern warship cannot exist without a network. A fleet, no, the military itself is like a giant living entity. A mere link with this ship can mobilize several thousand troops, and that's just through one synapse. Our communications department is quite knowledgeable in the use of hardware, and the entire staff is fluent in several languages. The work itself is tough. Itself, though, is not very fulfilling at times. This isn't good. It looks like they use low-grade coal, and the exhaust is too thick. At this rate, they'll see us coming from beyond the horizon. Ha ha ha, just kidding. The main engine on the ship is the Xenosaga Model 2, a cutting-edge logical drive. It doesn't use coal.
I know that. I'm a Vector personnel.
Shoot, we're low on hypercoal. Hey, you got any good oxidizer? I'm just kidding. This ship doesn't use chemical propulsion either. It's completely free from the limitations of Newtonian dynamics.
Don't make me kick you in the face.
Looks like we came in contact with something in hyperspace. The outer coating on the port side was damaged. I wonder if it'll hold out. I suppose we can call in a picket or AWACS for escort and support if things get hairy. Oops. I heard that Gnosis are extremely mobile. I'm not so certain about the ship's FCS, that the ship's FCS is even capable of pursuing them.
I'm sorry, I hope you'll forgive their rude remarks. Everyone's feeling a bit uneasy about the information blackout surrounding this mission. It's just that your department is an easy target for people to vent their frustrations against. As military personnel, they really ought to maintain their decorum, regardless of their personal concerns over the mission.
I suppose I was supposed to talk to these people before talking to you, huh? Oh, hi there. You're quite young for a chief engineer. They sure do things differently in large corporations like Vector. For such a young person to be given the opportunity to develop an android weapon, private companies sure have a lot of money to throw around. You know, you'd be better off working on something more practical, like naval engineering.
Don't make me kick you in the face. You'll be thankful for KOS-MOS when she wakes up and destroys everything. It sure must be nice. You guys get to conduct your research while getting red carpet treatment on a military ship. On top of that, you'll get credit for active duty as well. By the way, we aren't counting on some prototype that was built as a hobby. Leave it to the pros if the enemy shows up. If you say so.
No need to worry, just one more gate jump and this operation will pretty much be over. We won't have to resort to that unfinished weapon either. Vector's headquarters is located on the Damarung, right? You can take your time completing your weapon once you get there.
Man, you people are rude. Is this how you run a ship? This is terrible. I'm going to file some reports and complaints and get you all fired. Or discharged, or dishonorably discharged. Please excuse me for being late.
Oh, don't worry about it. Now that you're here, can you please show us KOS-MOS's data?
Yes, sir, right away.
This captain is extremely laid back.
I see. I understand the basic specs.
No you don't.
So, where's the actual field data?
Well, it's not quite ready.
We haven't
All
had
I
any
can
Gnosis
provide
to
today
test it on
is
yet.
up to A7.
So you don't have it.
Well, we'll begin testing with a mock-up unit very soon. But the system is still a little unstable and...
Aren't you just making excuses?
No.
Listen, Chief Uzuki.
Shut up! You can't
Why
talk to
do
me
you
this way.
think you're on this ship? Think about that for a moment.
Because I was forced to do so by higher-ups and your arrogant leadership?
This fleet may be newly outfitted, but it was assembled under major time constraints. And we have eggs units, but the 100 series observational units that go with them aren't available until later.
That's not my fault.
What would happen if by some chance we were attacked by those things? I don't think I need to describe the outcome to you. The
Yes, yes,
purpose of
yes. Everyone
KOS-MOS
dies.
deployment was to address this issue. Or am I mistaken?
No, sir.
Listen, you're not in a laboratory anymore. You're on a warship. This is a battlefield.
There is a laboratory on the
KOS-MOS
ship,
was
though.
supposed to be our frontline defense here, and now you're telling us it hasn't even woken up yet. There's no point in having a weapon that can't even get out of bed. That thing's only meaningful to us when it's fully
Hey,
operational.
take a
Why
moment,
can't you
count
Let
to
it
10,
go,
buddy.
Commander. These people are working under serious time constraints. Just like our own squadron. Besides, they're only one step away from actual field testing. In the end, we all want to see this operation completed without having to resort to that thing. Don't we?
It's not a thing, it's a
Of course,
her.
Captain. But I believe we...
Doesn't matter what you believe, you're...
Who's calling me?
How...
Is there a problem?
He's getting a call while he's on duty
no.
and turning away from
Something
the
urgent's come up.
captain.
If you'll excuse me.
How does that work?
I wonder what's wrong.
You could ask him.
I don't know.
Well, never mind. That's enough for today, Chief Uzuki. Let me know if any new developments arise.
Will do.
I'm sorry we failed to meet your expectations.
You failed to meet
No,
his
there's no
expectations,
need to
but he expects
apologize.
perfection.
What's important to us is how reliable the system is once we start using it. Rushing the project won't get us anywhere. So just calm down and take as much time as you need.
Wow,
The
you're so
government's
understanding.
funding it all anyway, right? You must be tired.
So yes, let's just blow
Take
all
the
of her
rest of the
tax
day
money
off.
on it. Oh, you're from Vector, aren't you? How are you enjoying the Woglinde so far? She's a great ship, isn't she? I think most people say much the same thing. Good work. Now go and get some rest. Okay. Bye-bye. There's an email for Shion. Let's read the email. Yay! Here's a sprinkle. Miyuki Itsumi. Great, I thought you'd be in. Hehe. I just forwarded you the file that you need. Please save the file attached to this email. The attached file is a plugin called Sprinkle, which is being distributed for free by a software company called Magnelli Systems. Let me give you a brief explanation of Sprinkle's capabilities for your reference. This plugin works by taking advantage of unused cycles in the connection gear, so it's kind of like SETI, so it does not burden the connection gear's ordinary functions. It repeats required processes only when the connection gear is not being used. The results of its calculations are automatically fed back to Boris in this secret server. That's the general idea behind Sprinkle. Okay then, let's work hard, although it's really the connection gear that's doing all the work, huh? Miyuki. P.S. I may be able to finish it even if you don't help. Well, let's go ahead and download the attachment. And there's no reply option, so we're done. Would you like to go to the lower level? I would indeed. Yes. Let's go. Chief Uzuki of Vector 1st R&D Division, you have a package from Vector HQ. Please claim your package at the eggs hangar as soon as possible. Okie dokie. I got a package, I got a package, I got a package. I like goodies. Who doesn't like goodies? I really didn't mean to talk to you, but whatever. You say much the same thing? Say, did you hear there's a rumor about Sergeant Swain and how he's got a fetish about doors? The other day, he peeked in my room, too. Then he suddenly shouted, "Wrong!" and got mad. Wrong? I mean, what's wrong with me? That was so rude. Oh, Sergeant Swain. You are so silly. Now let's go get our package. I like packages. Package for me. Gimme.
You're from Vector, right? There's a package for you. It's addressed to Ms. Uzuki. Looks dangerous, so be careful while handling it.
An MWS. So this is what Miyuki's email was about. I guess she still intends to use me as her guinea pig.
Obtained MWS. Yay, we now have a weapon. Fantastic.
Phew, I'm getting a little tired. I think I should go rest in my room for a while.
Now, before we do that, though, we need to get an email. Which is... Huh. That woman moved. Well, you have fun there, Sergeant Swain. Alright, so if we go over here, we should get the an email that is a pretty good email. There's an email for Shion. Let's go ahead and read the email. So yeah, you have to go to certain places and get to get certain emails. They're generally side quest email type things, but let's see. Investment notice, medical supplies. Sugiyama Securities. Sugiyama Securities just started the UM Fund, a new investment trust service anyone interested can participate in via the UMN. What is the UM Fund? Our investment professionals have selected what we feel are the best investments, and we would like to inform you of our recommendations. Customers may choose freely from among many investment choices, but must choose a single corporation when making an investment. What are the benefits of investing? Companies pay dividends. Some dividends companies pay out include items they manufacture. You can also expect special discounted sale prices. The UM Fund is offering a selection of superior stocks today as described below. Number 1, Hasegawa Biochemical. Hasegawa Biochemical has maintained a lead these past few years in the medical supplies industry. Results of the first half of this year, however, show that Vector Tenon Pharmaceuticals, which is second in the industry, is gaining ground. Last month, a Vector spokesman reported that results from their research center raised considerable conjecture as to whether or not this trend would stop in its tracks. Rumor has it the new drug resulting from their research could strongly accelerate health restoration compared to products currently on the market. Investing in Hasegawa Biochemical should help reduce the time allocated to the R&D of this new drug. 2. Vector Tenon Pharmaceuticals. Vector Tenon Pharmaceuticals is a large joint venture in this industry consisting of second-ranked Vector Biotechnology and third-ranked Tenon Pharmaceuticals. Prior to the two joining forces, Tenon Pharmaceuticals had an established reputation for the R&D of drugs proven effective on mental strength, but lacked the ability to manufacture them. Vector Biotechnology, however, through its parent company, Vector Industries, had established large-scale manufacturing capabilities and a strong distribution base, although lacking the talented staff needed to develop competitive medical supplies. They decided to join forces because their strengths complemented their weaknesses, and as a result, both companies have realized great success. Vector Tenon Pharmaceuticals is currently developing a new drug that affects mental strength and is planning to open a new lab for this reason. Investing in Vector Tenon will surely help to spur their plans for growth as well as help in the development of new drugs. 3. Dawson Pharmaceuticals. Dawson Pharmaceuticals is the oldest pharmaceutical company we are recommending this time, and is 6th in terms of market share. Despite swings in the medical supply industry, Dawson's business has been stable and sound for many years. Dawson Pharmaceuticals' strength lies simply in the fact that they specialize in the manufacture and development of status abnormality medical supplies. In this respect, Dawson is unrivaled. Its status abnormality recovery drug has a reputation for working better than other companies' drugs, helping to establish the reputation behind the Dawson brand. If you are looking for the most stable investment, we recommend investing in Dawson Pharmaceuticals. By investing in them, you will be assisting in the development of the rumored new status abnormality recovery drug said to be in development. The amount of your investment will be the same regardless of the corporation chosen. Amount of investment 500G. Please read the articles related to our recommended stocks thoroughly prior to replying to this email to inform us of your investment selection and reply as soon as possible. Please note that any email we receive after a specific period of time will not be accepted. Sugiyama Securities Incorporated, UMN Business Department. Contact KT. Well, let's go ahead and reply. So we have three choices. I will invest in Hasegawa. Because of the line of work I'm in, I have often used and benefited from Hasegawa Biochemicals' health restoration drug. It's essential in the days I stay up all night. I hope that Hasegawa will develop a more powerful health restoration drug through my investment in the cat company. Or I will invest in Vector. I'll invest in Vector Tenon Pharmaceuticals. I hope that my investment in the company will enrich their lineup of products like the Ether Pack. Or 3, I will invest in Dawson. The direct email I received seemed like a venture worth pursuing, so I gave it some more thought. I have decided to invest in Dawson Pharmaceuticals, since I will probably use the status abnormality recovery drug they specialize in sometime in the future. Well, Ether Pack, we might get special prices on the Ether Pack and things like that, so let's go for that. That is by far better than either of the other two. Reply sent. Fantastic. Alrighty. Let's head back to our room real fast. Now that we can go through this door. Sorry, but keep your distance from this crane. This damn annoying hunk of junk has started acting up. This thing might throw its entire load if someone presses the wrong switch. I'm sure that won't come up ever again. We've opened up the walkway again, but we haven't finished repairing the crane yet. Oh, yes. I thought... Oh, God! Oh. Ah, why can't I exit out of that conversation? Damn it. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? Alright, let's head into our quarters.
That was a grave mistake, Cherenkov.
It's not my fault!
I believe I already warned you about the dangers of the Zohar.
It's not my fault.
Should have been more careful while retrieving it.
It's the guy with the big X on his face's fault.
Yes, sir. I'm afraid there's no excuse for the fatalities that occurred during the recovery.
Except that it's not my fault.
However, we can...
That's a trivial matter. Forget it.
Oh, harsh.
The problem is that those people touched the Zohar and then vanished. And, in addition to that, you're still transporting it while exposed to normal space.
I don't have control over that. I'm not captain.
Because of that, we've had to move the plan up 2 phases.
Something tells me that this guy is not on the up and up.
Into the government's hands.
2 phases? But why are you...
We've picked up local UMN activity on our EPR radar. The fleet is column jumping towards the position of your convoy. They'll cross your vector in 5 hours, 22 minutes.
No, it can't be. Them?
Oh,
I
crap.
told you, you've made a grave mistake.
It's not my fault, I told you!
Reinforcements an hour ago. So keep it safe at all costs until they arrive.
Will they make it in time?
Probably not.
Just keep it safe until they arrive.
In other words, no, they
I don't
won't.
care if you have to send it into hyperspace by itself. Fortunately for you, your ship is carrying that weapon. I don't know what Vector's up to, but take advantage of the situation if you can.
Excuse me, sir, but they haven't even started field testing it yet.
Stop whining.
It's too risky.
You, of all people, should be cognizant of its power. I don't care if it's unstable. Make them hurry.
But But sir...
That is all.
Commander, wait! Commander Margulis!
Something tells me that this guy is not on the up and up. I don't know what it could be.
Like I told you before, I can't go anywhere until my project stabilizes. Don't you remember?
You know how long you've been saying that? I haven't seen you for 2 years now.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Come home for our parents' memorial. Where's your sense of filial duty?
Memorial? Oh, come on. Why are you trying to resurrect obscure ancient rituals? Wait
Yes,
a
ancient
minute.
rituals like
You've been reading
honoring
those
your parents.
weird old books again, haven't you? I swear you're so obsessed with those precious books of yours.
Books are
That
good.
is none of your business, thank you very much. How many times must I tell you not to quibble about my way of life?
What do you mean, way of life? All that stuff's just a stupid old hobby for you. Just remember, don't expect me to take you in when you're old, senile, and all alone.
That's terribly rude of you, Shion. Don't worry about me. Just promise me you'll come home this year, okay? If you don't...
All right, when I get some time off. Look, gotta run. See ya.
Hey, wait! I'm not going to let you dodge the question again.
I'm totally dodging it.
Hello?
Look, see, making my dodge roll. Success!
Honestly, I wish he'd consider my feelings for a change.
Like my feelings of not ever wanting to think about my parents ever again. I'm a little tired. I feel bad about this, but I think I'll rest a bit. I can't yet. I'm worried about everyone. That's mainly because I want to end the episode. So, I'm not actually going to go check on everyone. If I do, I could get another spam email back in the lab, but I don't care that much. I'm not going for an absolute completist run, when the completistness is meaningless, like another spam email. Instead, I'm just going to go rest. But we'll do that in a moment, partly because this upcoming cutscene is kind of broken a bit. In fact, let me see if I can show it. I haven't quite figured out, exactly how I will show it. There's a couple possibilities on what might work, and I'm not sure exactly what the best option is going to be right now. So yeah, see you all in the next episode. Well, I'll show you what happens. I'm a little tired. I feel bad about doing this, but I think I'll... Wait, actually, I should take a save state. Let's do that right there. There we go. So I can easily get back here. Alright, maybe I'll take a cat nap.
Good night.
Good night, Pendant. Good night, Moon. Good night, Cow Joe. What the hell is a cow doing out here? So, yeah. I get a blank black screen. I can pause it. You can hear it. The reason for this is because it's rendering live the cutscene, rather than the previous one that was grayscale was pre-rendered. This one is rendered live, and the black screen that we're getting right here is actually a grayscale overlay that is just opaque for some reason. I haven't figured out any way to actually get the get it to display properly or like remove this overlay. There is something that I'm going to do that will shrink it, so you'll at least be able to see the screen. I might try getting the live footage from my PlayStation 3 and just recording that and tossing it up as a bonus or something like that. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. Either way, we can see the majority of the screen if I can set it up just right. But we'll do that in the next episode. See you then, everyone.